Donna. Donna, Donna, Donna. What really does your name mean? Well, I figured it out, okay? Are you ready? So here it is. D stands for dance. You loved to dance. Every party I went with you, you were dancing the night away. I love that about you. The O stands for on air. You know, you're the reason why I'm on air. Your encouragement started Beauty and the Beach Radio. I'll be forever grateful, Donna. N stands for never give up. Man, you had such a great attitude. You would not give up if you believed in something. You were so positive, but you know what? If there was something not right, you pushed through that as well. So you had a never give up attitude. The other N stands for naughty. Yup. Naughty. You know, there were just times you could look at you and see the mischievousness in your eyes. And I really loved that quality about you. And A for Donna stands for always the life of the party. You were always the one with the jokes and the smiles and the laughter, and love, love, love that about you. And I actually can't forget your last initial M. I had to add that. And the M stands for more. More wine and more shoes. So, Donna, you never turned down a great glass of vino, and you always wanted all of my shoe collection. So I am wearing one of your favorites today for today's tribute. And of course, I have a great glass of wine in your honor. Donna, we are gonna miss you. Cheers.
Hi, I'm Bev Paris. A little unfamiliar with sitting in front of video. I'm usually talking on the phone more, and I leave this part of the job to Marty. But I do represent both of us when I speak today about our friend Donna. I met Donna in 1994. She was working for the radio station. I was working for the Vero Sun, together with one other woman who was a downtown merchant by the name of B. Gardner, got together and decided we wanted to have a party in downtown Vero Beach. Donna always loved a good party. And so together we joined, and that's how our friendship began when we started Downtown Friday. And I'm happy to report that Downtown Friday is still alive today, 30 years later, and I wish I could be celebrating that anniversary with Donna. Our friendship continued both business and personally. Marty and I had great fun with Jim and Donna. We traveled together. We laughed lots together. We told stories and made stories together. We played cards and usually beat them, which was great because we played for money. But we laughed right through it and had such a good time together. Donna was a very special person. We had our ups and downs as friendships go, but we could always meet together to find our mutual love for each other, our respect for each other. She meant a lot to me when I needed to call her for various business reasons and vice versa. And it was a great friendship. I'll always remember her for all the good she had inside, what she did for others, her jovial nature, and what a way to be remembered for somebody who laughed and made people happy, and that's what Donna did. So as wonderful as she was in the business world, she was as wonderful as a friend, and I have missed her since the day I heard she got so sick. We tried desperately to get together. It never worked out. So our times together remained on the phone and texting, and we did that up until a couple of weeks before she died. So I hope she's resting in peace with no pain, no suffering, but only all of us remembering all the joy she brought us. And thank you for this opportunity to share my thoughts.
So my Donna, God love Donna, I love you, I'm looking up to you, Donna. Remember every summer, Donna, and this is the perfect time, and I know you're up there listening to me. Wayne would say, so Wayne Dillon, Sally Dillon, and Donna Roberts were the managers when I came to work here 10 years or so ago. And Wayne invariably and Sally would take a couple of vacations in the summertime, and they would be for lengths at a time. And Donna would look at me and she would go, Cindy, he's leaving. And what that meant is the technology just went out the door. So the whole recording studio, Donna and I would look at each other and we would go, now what do we do? He's gone. And I'd go to Donna, listen, I got a technical question. And she would look at me with the deer in the headlight look and go, we got to figure this out. We can't call him. He's on vacation. And I'm like, I know that. And so by the time the summer would end, we would have another intern in here, and a lot of those interns would have some kind of capability. I don't want to say that we were walking around like the blind leading the blind. We weren't doing that, but we were having a laugh about how Wayne was gone. The minute his car drove out of this parking lot, the computers knew he was gone, so they started their antics. And by the time the summer ended, Donna and I would be on plan like double Z of what we had to overcome for the months that Wayne was gone. So that's my favorite Donna menu and my favorite Donna memory. And Donna, I know you're listening to this. I got a technical question for you, Donna, up there in heaven. So message me down and I'll tell you what the technical question is. Love you. Miss you. And it's the summer again, Donna. Oh no, what do we do?
My name is Ellen Contreras. My company is Treasure Coast Connector, and I have a show at Planet Vero going on for 4 years now. And it's all because of Donna Roberts Mitchell. I had met her many years ago, and a while back, over 5 years ago, she announced that they were looking for a show host if anybody was interested. Talked myself out of it. Following year at another event, she said the same thing, and I got the courage to have a lunch with her, and we were chatting. Basically, I was trying to convince her to please give me this opportunity, and pardon my language, I verbally vomited all over her. I was so nervous. And as you all know, she has this amazing smile, and she was smiling at me. And she had those big, beautiful, expressive eyes, and she was just staring at me. And I thought, oh, she's going to say, oh, sweet girl, I'm so sorry you can't do this. But thanks for asking. And I stopped talking, and she loved my idea. And here I am, 4 years later, and having the time of my life every week coming in here and chatting with people in the business community. And I just will never forget her warmth and her encouragement as I was doing the show, and just how wonderful, very maternal, I guess, is how I felt about her towards me. And I don't want to keep rambling, but Donna, you already are so you're loved and you're missed, and I love you. And I can't wait to see you again someday.
Donna Tomasulo. That's how I first met her back in 1973, I believe it was. 72 possibly. But I was good friends with my buddy Steve Lee, who was very much involved in the junior high school choir. Bob Hart was the choir director. And I went to a production they put on called The Pirates of Penzance. And those of you our age remember the old junior high school and the old junior high school auditorium. Well, that's where I first met Donna Tomasulo. She was playing opposite of my buddy Steve, and what a voice. That's all I could think of to myself, is what a voice she had, and what a great personality too. I mean, we can do all the greats and we can do all the things that we need to do as far as this goes, but she held a very special place. And as I've mentioned before, doing various different emceeing events around the town, we call this place the Treasure Coast for one reason, and that's because there's so many treasures, and not all of them come in the form of a chest with gold and jewels. But to me, Donna was one of those jewels, a definite treasure from the Treasure Coast. Love her to death. We've traveled. We did all kinds of things, from canoeing down the Arcadia River with our families to family night at the house. either ours or over at Donna's or at Karen or John's, and we always had a great time. So those of you that knew Donna. And trust me, I knew Donna, a sweetheart. Donna Tomasula Roberts Gressick Mitchell. She was quite the collector, quite the lady too. And I tell you, it's obvious by the number of people that are here today that enjoyed and loved her very much. Another one, what we say is gone too soon. Donna, like I like to say, is I'll see you soon. Hopefully a little bit later than now. But I'm Eric, and thank you again for this opportunity to pay my tributes and my respects to Donna and her family, the boys, and Jim, and the exes. Hey, as I always say, live well, love often, and laugh a whole bunch.
I was fortunate to know Donna for the last 10 years. But I really didn't know her. I just knew that she was funny and witty, and she was Donna with multiple last names. And it was about 2.5 years ago when we started collaborating professionally that I got to know how passionate she was about sales, how much she cared about her clients, how she loved the world that she had created here at what used to be Idea Garden. And I also realized just how sweet of a person she truly was. And I'll definitely miss her. Donna, wherever you're at, cheers to you. And I hope that you're dancing and you're singing and you're having a blast.
All of my memories of Donna pretty much center around her theatrics in everyday life and go back way before cell phones. And when I lived over beachside, and one of the first things is when we had a big bonfire. And it was long before we had updates of when space shuttles and everything were going up, and this ball of fire comes off the beach, and she was convinced it was aliens. So she starts running down to hide under the boardwalk. You know, that was typical Donna. And other times we had horseback riding in Costa Rica after we went on a windjammer cruise. And she told the stable guys she could ride. She got on this horse, and it went tearing out into traffic. She couldn't stop it, and she's screaming the whole way. So Jim went and rescued her on his horse and switched horses with her. So all of these wonderful things, so many things. The hurricanes in 2004, she stayed at my home with Gregory and Brian. And she was terrified, so she slept in the laundry room with their dog. But I remember her sitting in the living room looking at my fireplace and saying, "Who are they?" I said, "Who?" And she says, "The twins." I said, "What twins? There's no twins here." She says, "The Bush twins." I thought, what in the hell are you talking about? Turns out she was taking Ambien to calm down, and she saw the Bush twins sitting on my fireplace. So lots of fun memories sitting by the bonfire singing. And I hope, Donna, you know, the world was your stage, and now you've got the universe as a stage. So I hope you're keeping everybody laughing up there in heaven. So God bless.
So I just wanted to say that I miss Donna. I've spent so much time in this studio, but she was always such a champion, and she always rooted for me, believed in me, and gave me encouragement, and she was just the funnest person ever. I loved having her over, and her and Jim over to the house, and we would have pool parties, and I loved doing the Christmas parties for you all. And it just won't be the same, but she added so much to my life that it's just great. So we miss you, Donna. We love you.
Hi, guys. So we are here remembering Donna today, and I'm going to try to keep it short and brief. Donna and I met in 1988. When I first moved to Vero Beach and was working at the patio restaurant. I think I met her first as a customer, and then As the years progressed, we became business friends, both at the patio and then, of course, with Waldo's. I will tell you, my success at Waldo's is because of all the help and all the work that Donna did in the background as far as advertising and getting the word out and doing events and volunteering her own time at the events. And just, I have a lifetime of remembrances and stories, but the most important is the friendship that her and I acquired over the years. It was just amazing and close and heartfelt, and always standing by each other's side, being part of the life of her, watching her two sons grow, and then becoming parents. So I just want to say that I loved her with all of my heart. I will miss her every day. And I know right now she's up in heaven, probably met by my brother Dave, and is at peace and no pain. And the love I have for her, I hope, followed her to heaven. And the saving grace is knowing that when the day comes, she'll be there waiting for me. Love you, Donna, with all your last names, and don't want to see you real soon, but I know you'll be there when the time comes.
Hello, everybody. I'm here to pay tribute to my dear friend, Donna, and we had a lot of good times together over the years, a lot of fun. And I've spoken to Tom Beaver, who would love to be here, but he's having knee replacement surgery out in Colorado, so he can't be here either. But we got a lot of funny stories, and some I should tell and some I shouldn't tell. But I just want to say I'm sorry. I loved her, I miss her, and I'm going to get emotional, so I got to say goodbye.
You know, there's just not enough time to talk about all the wonderful things that Donna did. I came in here as a total rookie. I'd never done a radio show. I'd never done anything. And she led me through the whole process. And myself, Telly, and Tona, we just made a wonderful time, and she was there helping every minute. I could always call her up and say, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And she did the same thing. Said, have you considered this? Have you considered that? And so my 3 years in the radio with her was just one of those you kind of went, really? It's been 3 years already? And there's just not enough good things to say about someone like that. The funniest thing I remember was we did a Christmas event, and the gift to everybody that was on a radio show was a suitcase. I've never had a suitcase given to me before as a Christmas present. So Donna, we'll miss you. I'll be up there sooner than you think. And I'd love you, and I can't say enough good things about you. Take care. Thank you for everything that you've done for us and for the Veterans Council.
So Donna and I go back 3 decades. She was in radio, and she was my radio rep for one of my employers. And 20 plus years ago, when I decided to go out on my own and open my own agency, Idea Garden was still pretty young, and Donna reached out to me with open arms. She welcomed me to the agency world. She shared pearls of wisdom on just what it was like to get started with an agency, getting things set up, kind of the nuts and bolts of it. You would consider us maybe competitors, but in reality, we were really colleagues, and certainly we were friends. Donna's absence from this community will absolutely be missed, but you know, the beautiful thing is that she founded so many events. She poured so much of herself in this community, and these events still go on to this day. So Donna never really dies. She just continues to live on in our community. God bless you, Donna, and God bless your family and all those you leave behind.
Hello, Donna. This is Ralph from our Veterans Voice Radio. Not a story, but a thank you. Thank you for all the wisdom, all the smiles, all the fun that you have, and you still in our hearts, all of your friends. We will always live with it. Thank you for being with us, and thank you for being in our lives. God bless you, Donna.
Well, Donna, what can I say? I'm going to miss you so much. We had so many great adventures through our life. We worked together for so many years, decades, and had a lot of great travel adventures from San Francisco to Crested Butte to Las Vegas to Costa Rica. We had a lot of adventures and misadventures, but that was what made it so much fun to travel with Donna. And Godspeed.
Hello, I'm Steve Glazer. Two stories come to mind. I run a networking group here in town called We Are Vero. We meet every Wednesday. Donna would always come to our luncheons, and she'd probably be the last one in and bring a check and tell me to fill it out. Donna was always full of life. She'll be missed by us and so many others. Another story, I also write a column monthly for the Vero Voice magazine, and I once asked Donna, just a few months back, to be in the magazine. And she said, are you sure you want me in the magazine? I said, why not? She goes, I'm kind of like a competitor. I don't know if I should be in the magazine. I said, Donna, you're not a competitor. Donna, you're a friend. And I asked her the question of the month. The question was what her favorite meal was. And she would tell me about Italian grill and chicken messina. I'm still not quite sure what it was, but I know chicken messina was Donna's favorite meal.
I met Donna in 1984 when we started our radio station, and she was a disc jockey on WOVV. She said to me that she wanted to get into sales, and that was probably one of the best decisions I ever made. She was our top account executive, and she had great relationships with clients. They loved her, she loved them, and we had a great experience. Donna, God rest your soul.
Richie Valens penned it in 1958. I had a girl, Donna was her name. Since she left me, I'll never be the same. Those of us in this room can probably feel that sense of emptiness today. Donna, you brought to us so much happiness and joy. A native of Vero Beach, you had an awful lot of friends. I know that. I saw over 1,300 of them on Facebook. Big and small, you knew them all. And more than likely, every one of them had a story to tell from you. You made them laugh. You founded or co-founded one of the biggest advertising agencies, certainly in this area, maybe in the state. You were really good at sales. Sales is not easy. I remember watching Liberace and saying to myself, the sign of the master are those that perform the difficult with seeming ease. And you did. You made it look easy. I know it wasn't. You did great. Everybody that you ran across, you made them laugh. If you spent more than 30 seconds, there's some kind of a big grin that's on your face because your nurturing and infectious laughter created a spirit of joy and warmth wherever you went. You were the steady hand, Donna, that guided us through some tumultuous times, some heavy times, certainly in the media business over the last few years. You have been a graceful soul that came into our life, an extraordinary person. We were very lucky to know Donna Roberts Mitchell. You know, there's a wonderful poem. I love this poem. It was written by a fellow by the name of James Barrie. And the last lines of it are, I've always loved this poem. God gave us memory so we can still smell the roses in December. Donna, we will always remember your memory.
I will always remember the joy Donna brought to seeing a live performance. Whether it was a play, a musical, or one of our comedians, her laughter would fill the room. There's a Spanish saying that goes, "No llores porque el sol se fue. Tus lágrimas ocultarán las estrellas," which means, don't cry because the sun has set. Your tears will only hide the stars. Donna's spirit and love of life will continue to shine as the stars shine in the sky.